Bam, going live this morning, tonight in the morning. Yeah, I got got my dog over here hanging out, and she's working real hard to stay within the guidelines. Um, anyway, welcome to the show. We're getting everything lined up here. I'm Coach Neighbors. Welcome to Pro Se Lawsuit Center. We offer battle-tested legal weapons that empower ordinary people to represent themselves in court without an attorney. And tonight, we're going to give you guys an update on the court accountability research live workshop that we're going to have on the 27th. But before we get to that, Lily wants me to remind you guys that she has some buddies that are stuck over here at the Lawrence Humane. Yeah, and well, you can click on and they need help. They need homes. They need stuff. Some of them are bigger than her. And she can eat. So we need you guys can help support her buddies over there, join their team. And there's their little thing if you want to make a donation to them. She's coming up here to thank me and give me 5 for sharing. We're sharing everything about your buddies. Okay. And then we're gonna have some work to do. And she's excited about that. You want a popcorn? Okay, you gotta sit down over there though. You gotta sit down over there. Thank you. All the way. All the way down. Go. I hear you. That's not all the way down. All the way down. All the way down, please. Thank you. We're having some trouble tonight figuring out what we're supposed to be doing. So, it's not your turn yet. Your turn is over now. Okay. That's better. She's kind of hard-headed. That's why we get along so well. we're a lot the same. Okay, so the new workshop that we're putting together, I wasn't able to put everything in it that I wanted to have in it. So I'm going to put it in it when we have it. I just couldn't mention it because these corporate people running my ads, they were all giving me a hard time. But you know what? Let's just talk about a little bit. A little bit. So this workshop that we put together is for people who have, I don't know if you ever had the clerk reject your pleadings and continually block you from accessing the court, then this workshop is going to be for you. If you ever felt like the court had all the power and only made you follow their stupid administrative rules. If maybe you're just tired of being held accountable to statutes and codes that aren't valid laws, don't have enacting clauses, titles, or bodies. Maybe you're just tired of being picked on by administrative rules that aren't aligned with the Constitution. Okay, so maybe the judge and the attorney together disrespected you numerous times in court, and you're willing to do whatever it takes to punch them back in the face in court, illegally. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Most people lose not because they're wrong. They lose, well, they are kind of wrong, but not wrong for the stuff. Most people lose because they were tricked into believing they were in a judicial court where they had rights. And they and the administrative court doesn't follow any rules, as y'all are pretty much aware of. You lose because the state pays the judge, the prosecutor, the snitches, and then all the other court people who lie to you, starting with the clerk, and send you on the runaround to assist in violating due process. This is why we go after the why they're able to do this, and we don't spend so much time on what we go after, why they're able to do, why they're able to violate your due process. When you sue them for the why they violated you, you turn the tables. You turn the tables. You're no longer arguing for the sake of the judge's help to help them just by throwing your stuff out. When you sue for the why, everybody over there is included. And when you sue for the why, when you address the why, everybody's stuff is the same. And when you look at it like that, you take your head out of their conventional, you know what I'm going, out of their conventional stuff that they structured for you to use while they're beating you down. Take your head clean out of there. If you address what they did, opens up to arguing. This hands-on training will show you how to research the bar members' properties, LLCs, and more. And we're also going to show you how to report them to the IRS. And I'm going to show you a couple of forms that they're supposed to have if they're doing a foreclosure or seizing your property in any kind of way. These two forms are critical, and they're supposed to have them, and they don't. They never do. Violation. I'm going to share some stuff with you. I'm not going to put all this in writing. Oh. You'll also learn how to verify what you find. Not with the court crap. Well, we have another process that we're going to teach you, and you'll learn how to save it so it can be added to your lawsuit. We're going to map out properties, rental properties, LLCs, business links, and all from publicly available information. And then I'm going to show you how to organize it into, well, some people call it evidence file, but I just call it fire for the lawsuit, because that's what it is. It's fire for the lawsuit. And we're also going to show you how to use YouTube videos to showcase the fraud, like we did with Judge Annie T. Christoph. You can go to our YouTube channel here and search Annie T. Christoph. She's a federal judge out of Tennessee, and it'll pull up our verification of how, when you do this correctly, their videos will show up underneath their website. With the words in it that you want the whole world to see. Now, we're also going to talk about misconceptions around the immunity issue and what people think it means and what it does not mean. And we're gonna have a question and answer section in the end. I'm hoping people will come who want to get people out of jail, because that's where we're headed with this next line of documents. And these documents right now with the counterclaim strategy that we're using, we're stopping the state court dead, and we're stopping the state court with the counterclaim strategy. And if we don't stop, I mean, we're stopping them with just adding statutes and we're adding federal case law to to everything we file. They can't. The state court can respond to federal case law with statutes and codes. That's a good way to get a check downwind if you're not even real sure of everything you're doing. Because it don't matter how good or whatever, they can't answer to it. I mean, it's nice to have the fire, but I'm just saying. People are so worried about making mistakes sometimes it paralyzes you. We're also going to teach you guys about the phone hack that we use with Jesse and with Jesse and Randall, and we tried to use Anthony, but it didn't work out that well with Anthony. But this phone hack that we use helps decrease the value of the detention center detaining you. And we'll talk about that too. And I'm supposed to say this is not legal advice, and but this is legal coaching. This is legal coaching. This is legal education and training. And I'm going to go there and stay right there because what they're doing over there ain't got nothing to do with legal. Okay, nothing to do with legal. At least what we're doing here has to do with legal. So, yeah. So somebody can come up and see. Now we got 10 seats. Well, 8. We got 8 seats, and once it's full, then we're gonna close that class and start planning for the next workshop. And then you guys will get the private link will be sent out to you on the afternoon on the 27th. And when you invest, you'll need to call me so that I can get you registered. Even investing, you have to call me right after you get done investing so I can register you in line, because when this gets rolling, we're going to be jamming. And that's, then I need to register you for the workshop. And, on the day of, if you haven't got the link by 10 o'clock a.m. Central Standard Time, go ahead and give me a call. And then I'll send it, we'll get it over to you. And, I plan on texting the link out on the day of the workshop, but who knows? I may do it earlier. We get a lot of people so that everybody can feel comfortable. And like I said, you can call me on 27th, and it's going to be nice to have People Looker. I think it's peoplelooker.com is what I use, so we can all be working from the same thing. So that's kind of how we're going to do that. And it's going to be 1227. You guys see right there.
Battery 30%. Connected to Pixel 6a. Jay's device. Mobile device not found. Ready to connect. DSKTOP F39SF2J. Connected to DSKTOP F39SF2J.
Yeah, I'm going to do is share and see if we can share them. Welcome to Pro Se Lawsuit Center, where we provide affordable documents you need to take control of the court situation, the legal process. The court process is a legal situation that is sticking up in your face. I'm Coach Neighbors, and we got something special. Tonight, we're going to be talking about our court accountability research live workshop. Oh, I know what you're saying, Coach. What the hell, dude? I can say it again, but don't make me. Come on now, y'all keep up. We've been doing this a long time, and the real-time feedback has let us know what we need to be doing. And right now, that real-time feedback is, and I'm throwing some feedback in there too, because I've been directly involved with some stuff hiding out, and the judge let me use. All right, come on, keep up with me. The real-time feedback is letting me know that we need to be studying and doing some research on court accountability research live workshop. If you ever had the clerk reject your pleadings and continually block you from accessing the court, this workshop is for you. If you ever felt like the court has all the power and they only make you follow their stupid administrative rules, but they don't have to follow any rules, this for you. If the judge and the attorney disrespected you numerous times in court, and you're willing to do whatever it takes to punch them back in the face legally in court, y'all keep up with me. This is for you. Espadati. If you was in court and felt like they already knew what they were going to decide and they were just dragging you through their theatrical, you know what I was going to say? This for you. Most people lose not because they were wrong. They lose because they were tricked into believing they were in a judicial court where they have rights. Oh, wait. They lose because they've been indoctrinated to believe they have rights. Let's just start at the gate, all right? They lose because they've been indoctrinated to believe they have rights. And the only right you have is the right to shut the F up. I'm sorry, that's the best. Oh, wait, I can put it a little bit nicer. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Oh, y'all heard that before. Oh. Well, they're going to tell you right at the gate you ain't got no rights. I'm listening to that. And we got them program over here where we got some rights. Most people lose because they were tricked and thought they were in a judicial court where they had rights. The judge is going to be fair and they were going to listen to the evidence. Oh, come on now. No offense, but y'all know what I'm talking about. The administrative court follows no rules, as you're well aware of at this point. You lose because the state pays the judge, the state pays the prosecutor, the police, the snitches, the government pays them all, and other people in the court that participate in the RICO operation that they use to beat you down and turn you away without your rights, or to force you to take the plea because you don't think that you have any other options. The why. We go after them and for the why, not the what. In this program, it's about the why. That makes everybody's stuff the same. Now, I know y'all say I'm crazy, and government said I was and all that shit, so you can say whatever the hell you want to. Listen up. If it makes sense, call me whatever you want to. Call me gay, call me guy, call me whatever the hell. I don't give a crap. What I care about is that you got something to dispute what I'm saying. Because if not, you just go over there and sit down because you're in the way. We go after why. The why they're able to violate you in the first damn place. The why, not the what they did. You go after the what they did, opens up to arguing, and then their buddy judge gets to help their ass in the end. When I play football and I box, those are two things not smart people do. Okay, and I got that part figured out. And it took me a lot of personal getting punched in the face to figure it out. It took a lot of people in the program in the past. I don't talk about the past too much. All right. That got punched in the face to figure it out. When you sue for the why they're able to violate you, you turn the tables. Bam. And then you looking good. Come on, coach, stay focused. I got this. They can no longer argue for the sake of the judge's help. This is a hands-on 2-hour training where I'm going to show you how to research the judges. I had to put bar member stuff. All right, I love that. I'm going to show you how to research the judges' properties, LLCs, and we use People Looker. I use People Looker. So it'd be easier to do that because then we can just do the same thing. While you're over there, we're going to be live. I'm going to be on People Looker looking up my person. You're going to be on People Looker looking up your person. And we're going to be comparing what we find. This shit might go on longer than 2 hours. I don't know. All I know is I'm willing to do whatever it takes. If y'all ain't willing to do whatever it takes, y'all better get out the way. All right? Because it's around here, you're going to learn how to verify what you find. And when I say verify, I ain't talking about no court shit, okay? I'm talking about some other stuff. We're going to show you. And you're going to learn how to save it correctly in your notes so that you can use it in your lawsuit and that you can use it in your video beat down if you decide to do the video beat down. We're going to map the properties, rental LLCs, and business links using publicly available information. And now we'll be able to communicate to a lot more people. And then I will show you guys how to organize it. You know, I don't really call it an evidence file, okay? We organize it as fire in the lawsuit. That's what I'm just going to call it. Fire in the hole. I mean the lawsuit. And I'm from a military family, okay? My dad was a Marine. Oh, and then he was in the Army. So, yeah, that's, yeah. And here we are. They want to screw with people. So now we're going to screw back with them. That's how you learn how to do stuff with your dad's a Marine. Okay, so we're going to teach you how to use the YouTube video to showcase their fraud, connect their names to it, so it all links together on the internet. Yeah, Judge Annie T. Christoph. Anybody that thinks that they don't know what the hell we're doing over here, go to my YouTube channel and punch in Magistrate Judge Annie T. Christoph from Tennessee and then see what happens. Yeah, we've done enough videos on her. Our videos pulled up right underneath Federal Court's website, underneath her picture. There was our videos, and the metadata for the video said Judge Annie T. Christoph helps fellow bar members. Bam! Yeah, when I made a video about that, they took it down. But I already had a screenshot. So when they took it down, I put it up again. I had to open from the middle. Ooh, just in case y'all didn't see it. Yeah, that's how we roll around here. That's how we roll around here. I don't give a crap. They can do whatever they want to. They did. They did it all to me. 33 months of dragging my happy ass around, telling everybody I was mentally ill and all of this stuff, trying to get me to throw my ex-wife, she was my wife at the time, under the bus. And no, that didn't work out too well for him. Well, there were several reasons. Well, we're only going to talk about two. One was they came to offer me the deal. They offered me a big fancy house with my hot tub and stuff. And to keep some of the stuff they stole out of my ex-wife's businesses, that was the deal. Okay, they paid the snitches money and they gave them all they probably gave them stuff they took out of our store. Hell, I didn't. Okay, and the best they could do for me for the deal was to give me my own shit back. Okay, y'all, no, I told them, you know, kiddo, yo no quiero verme en casa ahorita porque me gusta la comida aquí. So I ain't want to go home now because I like the food. And then that's when it said I was mentally ill. So, I didn't really, come on now, work with me here. Yeah, what they saying now? It took me 2 years after I got out. I went in with 3 charges and I came out with 12. I can't even put 12 fingers up unless I get toes up here. Okay, I came out with 12 charges. I got them all shoved back up in their face. Every single one of them was dropped. And I've been hauled off to jail a bunch of times, but I ain't been convicted of nothing. And when you throw that on the table, even if you're looking good, You better throw in there that you didn't take the deal either. Bam! No, I ain't take no deal. Yo no quiero la dia. No me gusta esta esta comida. Okay, it smells like okay. Never mind. We're also going to teach you guys a phone hack, how to have anybody that's that's locked up right now. We're going to teach you a phone hack on how to decrease the value of having them locked up in there. We're going to talk about that now. I'm also going to give you guys an update on Anthony, Randall, and Jesse. Those are the last three people that we helped get out of jail. And so, I'm supposed to say this is not legal advice. But that's not what I'm going to say. I'm going to say this is legal advice. It's legal coaching. It's educational training. But it's more legal advice because what you in already, it don't have nothing to do with legal. This does. There's only 10 seats, and once it's full, it closes. The private link will be sent out the afternoon of the training. You will have to call me to get registered. If the program is full, then we'll start registering people for the next training. And if it fills up fast, we'll have the next training fast. Well, we want to do whatever it takes. Now, I will send a link out on the day of the workshop. People can call me after 10 a.m. Central Standard Time on the day of the workshop if you don't have the link yet. It's great to have active people looker account, laptop, and a bar member or name, somebody that you want to look up and learn about to use in a lawsuit. And you'll be doing your own live research while we're talking and teaching. Everybody's going to be looking up their own body and see what we find and how this works out for everybody. It's going to be on 12/27 at 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. And the price for this workshop is going to be $275. And you can cash out me the money and get. If you cash out, then you also get the credit card loss pack. Now, for investing in the training, you will have opportunity to get the RICO criminal document that I put together as soon as I get either a written review or video review. Now, if you can provide those at the end of the training or even before the training, if you've already been in my program, then we'll hook you up. Now I think you can hear me. I think it switched off when we switched over to the video. Anyway, how you doing, Monique? Well, he says it's late and we should be in the bed by now. She's trying to convince me. Let's see. Are you thinking about getting in our training? You got problems in court. Well, if you're in court, everybody has problems. What kind of problem you got? You in foreclosure or criminal? No, you ain't. You know, you can hop down if you want to. Come on. Come on. Oh, civil. Have you been to the website, Monique, to see what your options are? I'm thinking it'd probably be a good idea to call me on that because you don't want to. I don't want to have all your business and. How much money you talking? We got a new program for $149. You can get one document. That's the new program that we're gonna have that we got coming up. $149. You get one document. That one says Judge's Chamber copy because we like to make it messy. when we do that, and I'm gonna make the video for this tomorrow. So that's $149, and the way we're doing things now with the counterclaim strategy, then we don't have to file. We don't have to worry about having 7, 8 documents, especially if you do it right and you're consistent with the time. You don't be playing around. But anyway, so this is going to give people opportunity. So this is a verified complaint for RICO, false arrest, false imprisonment, fraudulent concealment. Fraudulent concealment is a federal doctrine that tolls the statute of limitations. So we added it as a cause of action. It's actually a federal law, and then violation of 42 USC 1983, violation of the separation of powers, and violation of Foreign Agent Registration Act. Bam! This is hot fire that came out of the prosecutor eliminated package. Now, the Foreign Agent Registration Act is a federal law also. It was enacted in 1937, and it forces these players to register all of their stuff and a bunch of disclosure. They don't. It's violation of federal law. I didn't know what. Yeah, the plans against property management. Well, uh, is it like a landlord-tenant thing, or do you own the property? Because if it's a landlord-tenant thing, you can mess it up, but it's not really what our stuff is set up to do. Oh. Yeah, all my stuff is pretty much fire. So you can contact me tomorrow sometime if you want to, but not too early in the morning because I need to go to bed. But thank you for coming to the show. And if you're the plaintiff taking the fire, and then it sounds like somebody screwed you over in the first place. And there's different ways to take the fire. You're taking the fire in their conventional program, then it's just going to run you out of time. So you should call me, and we'll talk for a few minutes, and we'll see if I can come, because I'm real good at coming up with a game plan. But it requires me asking you questions and you listening, because people get twisted up. They have to bring that trash over here to what we got going on. Okay, you can't try to fit my stuff in what you got going on already. And in most cases, that it's not going to work, because most people's stuff is a little, is deficient, or it says not the same as mine. Well, I'm sure that mine is different than yours. I mean, you can have racketeering as a thing, but the stuff you got in it. So, yeah. So I got to go. You got to go to the site anyway and check it out, so you can tell me if my number's on there. Thank you guys for everybody sharing stream, because I know a lot of times there's people in the background that's not looking. See you guys in the next. We'll see you guys tomorrow. We're gonna be back on here tomorrow talking about some criminal stuff.